And we are back, and we just finished watching the Bob's Burgers movie. Rated PG-13 with a runtime of 1 hour and 42 minutes. This came out this year in 2022, and we saw it on Hulu.
Yeah, it just got released.
It just got released on Hulu
a couple days ago.
This follows our favorite burger flipping family, the Belchers, as they try to save their restaurant from closing because they've got 7 days to pay off a loan. What?
Not from. Well, actually, if they didn't pay off the loan, the stuff would have gotten taken away. So yeah, I guess the restaurant.
Yeah, they're trying to save the restaurant while also solving a murder mystery.
Well, the kids are.
Yes, the kids are very much invested in this. I'm going to go around the table and get impressions. Gigi, what did you think of this film?
It was good. I actually liked this film.
Yeah.
I thought it was good.
Did you have a favorite character?
Probably Louise.
Louise
is my favorite character on the show.
Is she your favorite character on the show or in this movie? Both. She's an interesting kid. I think I would murder myself if I had a Louise. But in spite of her craziness, she actually has a really big, sweet heart. The fact that she wanted to save the family's business.
Even in the show, whenever she does something crappy, she
tries to make it up.
She tries to make it better. She feels
but the thing was, it wasn't just saving the business; it was also proving that she wasn't a baby.
Well, yes,
so
there's that component.
There is that Louise bit of selfishness there.
True.
Because she is a layered character.
Very, very.
She does have that bit of sweetness to her, but it's usually buried underneath some sort of
crazy nonsense.
Yeah. Selfishness, or seriously, if we're going to talk about the movie, we could talk about the show, the one where he gets trapped in the bathroom.
Oh my God.
Entirely her fault.
Entirely. Although she tried to make it seem like it wasn't.
Up to it at the end.
She does own up to it at the end. Yeah.
And also the Captain Casserole one.
The Captain Casserole one?
Which one is that?
For the Thanksgiving where Bob basically makes food for these nursing home people.
Oh, right.
Yes.
Oh. Yeah, she's a bad kid.
It's interesting because she comes around, but it takes a while for her.
It does.
She's just a kid. She didn't want to do that. No kid wants to do that.
Sure. I guess. Did you have a favorite scene in this film?
I don't know. I liked a lot of them. I wouldn't say I had a favorite.
Okay. What about you? What did you think?
I did like it. I will say it wasn't my favorite. If I was going to consider this an episode, it wasn't my favorite episode of Bob's Burgers.
It's a longer episode.
It's basically an elongated episode of Bob's Burgers. Yeah, I mean it was good. It wasn't really great. Like there are some great episodes of Bob's Burgers, like the aforementioned. The one where bad stuff happens in the bathroom.
I love that song.
Which has an amazing song, great story, especially like Louise coming around.
Yeah.
This was sort of like that. I would say in this movie, the as far as like the family goes, I would say the characters who were most important to the story are probably Louise and Bob and Linda as a team, perhaps, but not even so much. I would say the main driving force of the movie is Louise.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah.
They wouldn't have gotten anywhere without
Yeah.
her.
And everybody has their own issues. Bob and Linda are trying to save the restaurant. Then, a big sinkhole opens in front. It's just disaster upon disaster. And there's just like no way they're going to save the restaurant. Then like the hole gets involved. The hole is involved in a murder.
The sinkhole.
So
jeez,
there's that, and then each of the kids have their own little stories.
Yeah.
But Louise's is the one that is the most
compelling. Yeah.
Jean's story is almost non-existent. Really, it was almost that almost felt like we got to give something for Jean to do.
Yeah. Tina's was definitely.
Tina's had a little bit more meat to it.
Yeah.
But it was still just
a side story,
like a real, like I would say, like a C or D story.
Yeah. Agreed. And it's unfortunate because Tina is my spirit animal. So
Tina's disgusting, and you're weird, Mom.
Hush.
Tina's one of my favorite characters.
Tina's horrible.
She is not horrible.
I hate Tina.
You don't know what's good.
Tina and Bob. For me, Tina and Bob are the best characters in the show. I love Tina and Bob.
I love Tina. Well, I mean, my favorite characters are Linda and Tina.
Okay.
That's my
I'm
that's
a
my
Bob and
that's
I
my Belcher
hate
combo.
Tina. I hate
You
her.
don't know what's good. You don't know what's good.
Absolutely 100% pure hatred
No, you
for
don't.
Tina.
No, you
I
don't
wish
hate
I
anybody.
spoke
Yes, I hate
like Linda.
I, hate
wish I
Tina.
had Linda's voice.
No,
I think
I'm
it's so
glad-
damn
I'm
sexy.
glad
Whenever
you
you
don't.
say that, Dad always shoots you down.
Yeah, I'm so glad your voice doesn't sound like hers.
She sounds so sexy.
But anyway, as I was saying, yeah, the major driving force in the movie is Louise. I probably like one of the reasons why I'm like I don't think this is great is because I feel like when you have things with like a lot of characters when you're making stuff, I've seen stuff where everybody had more moments and were more integral to the story. And in this one, like I said, I feel like Gene and Tina, Teddy, even Teddy had more of an important part to the story than Gene and Tina did.
Yeah.
And I feel like maybe they could have added to the story and given them a bit more. I don't know.
Yeah. I agree. I didn't hate the film, but
No.
I felt like it could have been better. And I don't know exactly how, but at the end, when you're seeing the credits, you actually see all of Oceanside. You see characters that aren't even in this film, like Gail.
Do you mean Ocean Avenue?
No, it said Oceanside, I think. Right? Isn't that the town that they live in?
No.
I don't know.
The bank, it said Oceanside. So I'm assuming that's the name of the town. Oh my God. Gretchen, who I freaking love. I love Gretchen.
Gretchen's hilarious.
Gretchen's great. Who's the limo driver? Nat. I freaking love Nat. Nat's amazing. So I agree with you. I think that it wasn't their strongest episode, but it was decent. And my only thing would have been to maybe because when they do really good stuff, it's phenomenal. Like I'm gonna bring up Bad Stuff Happens in the Bathroom. That to me is like one of the most amazing musical numbers that and the way they harmonize, the way they all come together, and even at the end of that episode when the whole cast is singing the damn song. Because in the episode itself, it's just Tina. I mean, it's Louise and Bob. But at the end, when the whole group sings it, it's amazing. Yeah. But even like the Quirky Turkey. Jesus, that is such a freaking great song too.
I got the guts. I've got the glory. I like my scrawny body, and I'm here to tell my story. I've got the guts. Do you have the guts to be yourself?
So so when they're on, they're like Lights in Vegas on kind of. So I mean, to me, it was nice to see the music numbers in this, but it feels like at other times they've been more dynamic, and it was unfortunate here because again, like you mentioned, it's easier to do this in a half an hour story,
and like you're not doing it in a half hour, so I felt like every character should have had more
of that moment,
more of a moment or just an important thing or something going on, and have it all tie together somehow.
How?
Like Tina hoping that Jimmy Jr. will be her summer boyfriend, somehow tying that into the story. Gene's weird musical instrument, tying that into the story. They felt like unused plot threads or Chekhov's guns or whatever the hell you want to call them. They just didn't matter in the long run of the actual story itself.
Right. And
with that amount of time, you could have had.
Yeah, because this isn't a short film. I actually dozed off there for a second.
Yes.
I heard you yelling at me.
Yeah.
Goes off during everything.
I do.
And what's
It's called getting old.
You had like an egg. That's like protein. It should have woken you up.
Yeah, I don't know.
Good
That
Lord.
like keeps her awake. She fell asleep during Only Murders.
I know. That's outrageous too. How to get you people to tell me what the hell is going on. Also on Hulu. Go check it out.
Maybe we should get you into a narcolepsy study or something.
I mean, I think that's the next step, honestly. But anyway, so we digress. Olive G, did you have a favorite scene or character in this film?
I like Louise.
Louise is awesome. Did you have a favorite scene?
Not really.
No? Okay. I, again, enjoyed it. It wasn't, I feel like having seen other things that this team does, it didn't feel as top notch as that. So I think I was a little disappointed in that. But still, the jokes landed. The teeth in the mouth scene, the fart dealt in the little clam car scene, like all that stuff is like comic Bob's Burger gold. The voice actors, hats off. The puns, yeah.
Like my favorite was sensual. It was wool lingerie. It's like wool lingerie. No wonder that store went out of business. Sensual.
Yes. But and the voice actors, like hats off to the whole. I mean, to do.
Although, what was up with Mickey? Why didn't Bill Hader come back for Mickey?
I don't know, because
strange.
even Paul Rudd came back to do Jericho. So I don't know. I mean, maybe he's busy with Barry. I don't know. I mean, he seems like he's working a lot more now that he's not on SNL.
Yeah,
he doesn't have that golden handcuff. But hats off to Jon H. Benjamin, who's Bob, and also
Jon Benjamin.
Sorry, what did I say?
Jon H.
Jon H. No, I meant Jon Benjamin, who's Bob Belcher, and also weirdly enough, Jimmy Jr. So it's kind of weird when.
Wait, what?
Bob is also
Jimmy Jr.
What?
You didn't know that? Oh,
you can't hear the voice?
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure he's also that heavy lady at the school.
Yes.
Yes. I can hear that.
Yeah.
Not Jimmy Jr. though.
No,
he's
also Jimmy Jr. Yeah. And also the Arby's guy for a while there. I don't know if he's still doing those. Was it Arby's or commercials?
Yeah. But
I mean, there's a lot of
he's also bad coochie copy and good coochie copy.
I mean,
wow.
in Gumball, Nicole is also
Bob?
Gumball's girlfriend.
Oh, Penny?
Wait, what?
Penny, yeah.
Is she really? I didn't know that.
God.
That I did not know.
That's strange.
Yeah.
So Bob is Tina's dad and the love interest.
And her love interest, yes. Yeah.
He's Gumball's mom and girlfriend.
Yes. It's weird how cartoon animators do those little
Don't
zingers.
look behind the curtain.
But Tina is Tina. The lovely Dan Mintz. Eugene Mirman is Gene. Does Gene. Yeah. Kristen Schaal is only Louise. John Roberts, who does Linda, also does Jocelyn, as well as some other voices, according to IMDb. And as does H. John. He does additional voices. But it's such a fun cast. I mean, the show, when I think my children have seen every episode.
We
Bob's Burgers at least 3 times. It may be more.
Bob's Burgers is an amazing show.
It's such a well-written show. So good. And it's so funny, not to go off on a tangent, but I mean, it's been on for a while. Yeah. So to see like earlier episodes in comparison to like later episodes, it's funny to see the progression of the characters. It's funny to see how much obviously better it looks, because I guess Fox is giving them more money, but it's such a well written show, and the voice actors really, really, really do tie it nicely.
Yeah,
it's funny because you don't think. So I guess I'm gonna say the proverbial you, but sometimes you might not think that matters, but it absolutely does. Yeah, it absolutely does, and the intonations and stuff that these voice actors have make those characters pop and come to life. I can't imagine anyone but John Roberts doing Linda Belcher.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, it's funny that it's a guy doing this woman's voice. And I think in interviews I've heard him say like he's channeling his mother.
Yeah.
So it's such a fun show. I mean, obviously, if you haven't seen it, definitely go check it out. I'm sure all the current episodes are up on Hulu, but if you want to see Bob, Linda, Jean, Tina, and Louise in a full-blown hour and 42-minute production, definitely check out the Bob's Burgers movies, which is currently streaming on Hulu.
What do you give numbers?
I will get to it in a second. I'm trying to mix it up.
Okay.
I'm going to go around the table. Any final thoughts?
No. I mean, if you're a fan of Bob's Burgers, watch the movie.
Yeah.
It's
Really
good. It's really
It's
good.
absolutely really good.
Even if you're not a fan, you will be entertained. You probably won't get it as much as if you were a fan.
Right.
And if you're not a fan, you're really missing out. Seriously, give Bob's Burgers.
Yeah, definitely give it a chance. My only other note would have been I would have liked to have seen like some of the other characters, like Gretchen, like Gail, like crazy Gail.
Yeah, it would have been nice to even if you threw him in just a little bit. I mean, they got Sergeant Bosco in there, but he's all right.
He's all right.
But like Gail was
so freaking nuts.
ridiculous. Gail was nuts, and Gretchen also nuts.
Nuts. I love Gretchen. I love Nat.
Nat the limo driver.
Yeah, the Valentine's Day episode.
that mean old woman at the art store.
Yes, I forgot what her name is, but she's
like Ethel or Edith.
Something. Some old lady. Yeah, she's a kook-a-look, man.
Yeah. I mean, they threw Hugo in there for like half a second, and nothing really came of it.
Yeah, Hugo and his little buddy, whatever. Yeah.
If you could toss that in there, then you could have given everybody a little
cameo. Yeah. Because it was weird at the end when you see it. I'm like, oh,
you see them dancing,
and it's like, but you weren't in the movie. What the hell happened? Yeah, like I would have loved. I know you hate Singing in the Rain, right? But
I don't hate singing. I hate
the musical
2 songs in it.
Okay, sorry. I know you hate the 2 musical numbers in it. You know what would have been amazing? If they had just done this as a straight story and then in the middle had a crazy musical number, like whether it was in Tina's or Louise's mind or a dream or something, and have it be like an old Broadway, like that whole sequence in Singing in the Rain, like
the Broadway lullaby.
Yes, the big hoofer coming to town and stuff, and make
Didn't
that
go
scene.
on for too long.
Allegedly, it didn't. No, don't listen to your father. He doesn't know anything.
It was just torture.
Yeah,
Anyway, my notes would have been have the rest of the story be straight, and then just have this one thing somewhere in the middle, wherever you want it, towards the beginning, where it's like this huge musical number, and you have all of the universe of Bob's Burgers, right? Yeah. In this crazy universe, like in this musical number, and like maybe even in the musical number somehow tie it to how Louise ultimately solves the crime. And then this way you could have showcased all the characters. Yeah. Oh well. For the next film. Because I'm sure.
Send us early screenings and we'll give you notes next time.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, we'll
fix your movie.
We'll fix your movie. Shoot. Absolutely. Why not? Let's put that out there. Yeah. We all got to work on our side hustle. I am going to go around the table and get numbers. Gigi, 1 to 10. What do you give this film?
I'd give it like an 8.
An 8.
I would give it a 7.
I too would give it a 7. Olive G, scale of 1 to 7. What are you going to give this film?
An 8.
An 8. Excellent. 8, 8, 7, 7. Yeah, I think it's definitely worth checking out. So if you haven't seen the film, it's currently streaming on Hulu. That's the Bob's Burgers movie. If you haven't watched the show, we highly, highly recommend the show, which you can also find on Hulu.
Or on Fox.
I
think it's on Sundays.
Yes, but if you want to catch up on the old episodes, definitely check out.
Yeah, definitely worth catching up.
Yeah, there's so much good stuff in there.
Episodes. They've had so many great Thanksgiving episodes.
Amazing.
Thanksgiving is like the Bob's Burgers holiday.
Yes, it's their Christmas.
It's their Christmas or Halloween episode.
Yeah.
The one with the turkey that was going to get killed.
There's that one. There's the quirky turkey.
Quirky turkey kills.
There's the turkey in the toilet. There's the nursing home. Oh, so good.
Wait, what about the turkey, the gold standard turkey that they wound up cooking?
Oh God, yes. The Heritage Farms.
Yes. Yes.
And the crazy turkey race.
The turkey race one.
Yes.
There are so many.
There's so many
the one
good
at
ones.
Teddy's house.
Yes. When they had that kind of made me sad.
A little, yeah. You find a little bit more about Teddy.
Yeah. And then that whole conversation they have in the dumpster, which really broke my heart. Yeah.
It's such
I love Teddy. I love Teddy.
Teddy's a great character.
Teddy's exceptional.
Excellent voice work. I don't know his name, but I love his voice.
Yeah. I got out of that page. Sorry. And even like, who's the guy next door? The Mort. Like he even had a small part in the film.
He appeared like for a little bit. I think that's Andy Kinberg or something. He used to be on Everybody Loves Raymond, if I'm right.
Oh, is that right? Oh, maybe that's why his voice sounds familiar. Teddy is Larry Murphy.
Yeah.
I love that guy. I wanted Teddy in my life.
So loyal.
He's like a dog. He is like the golden retriever of Friends.
Yeah.
Seriously. Felix is a jerk. I hate him. But I love Zach Galifianakis.
Is funny.
And what's his name? Is it Louis Fischoeder? No, Calvin Fischoeder.
Kevin Kline.
By the lovely and amazing Calvin Klein. Calvin Klein. Did I just call him Kevin Klein? Sorry. And do you not want to watch A Fish Called Wanda with me?
I'll watch it again. It's been so long. I'm going to wager a lot of that stuff is like the humors might be a bit dated and possibly offensive.
But why weren't we offended in the 80s? We didn't know any better.
It wasn't offensive back then.
Gary Cole as Sergeant Bosco. Paul F. Tompkins as Short Carney.
Oh, that was Paul F. Tompkins?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
John Q. Cuban as Mickey. Not Bill Hader.
Bill Hader, yeah. Strange.
Nick Kroll was Scary Carney. I don't even know what that means.
I think it was the guy.
The big guy in the alley.
Yeah.
David.
That looked like a thumb.
David Herman was Mr. Franz / the robot.
Mr.
Bobby
Franz.
Tisdale is Zeke. Jordan Peele was Fanny. Was he always Fanny?
Well, Fanny's only been in like one other episode, right?
I
Who
guess.
is Fanny?
Fanny was the girl that Felix was going to run off with.
Yeah.
Andy, Laura Silverman, and Ollie, Sarah Silverman. Aziz Ansari as Daryl. Sam Cedar as Hugo. Paul Rudd as Jericho. Ron Lynch as Ron. Jenny Slate as Tammy. Andy Kindler as Mort.
Yeah, that's right. Andy Kindler.
Ashley Nicole Black as Harley. Brooke Dillman as the reporter. The creator, Loren Bouchard, as additional voices.
If I was a creator of an anime
Yeah,
show,
why not?
I'd be putting myself in there whenever I could.
Phil Lamar's in this too.
Phil Lamar does a ton of voiceover work.
I know, but
Samurai Jack.
I know, but who was he in this? It just has additional voices.
I have no idea. Sometimes you can't tell.
Yeah.
It's not like as though Phil Lamar has like this. Oh, that's Phil Lamar's voice.
Right. Where is Alan Tudyk? Disney owns Fox, which owns Hulu. Come on.
Maybe it's not part of the Disney contract that he does
That
Fox
Alan's
voices. There weren't any birds in it.
All right, we're going to wrap this up. Yes, if you haven't seen it, go check out 2022's The Bob Burgers movies. It's rated PG-13 with a runtime of 1 hour and 42 minutes. Okay, I'm not trying to... PG-13, I feel like this... I think 10 and up is fine.
This could have been a PG movie.
This absolutely could have been a PG movie. I'm not really sure why it's PG-13. I mean, there's some crass kind of humor
there's
and
some
silly
fart humor
talk.
and whatnot, but
nothing
nothing that you wouldn't already see in a PG movie.
Or in a regular episode of Bob's Burgers. Yeah. So I don't know. I'm a little put off by that rating. But anyway, that's it from us. Go check it out on Hulu as well as the show episodes. And that's it from us. And we will bid you all
A good night.
a good night.
Good night.
Night.